In typical rushed Wednesday fashion, I finished work, exercised, showered, and then got ready to go to church, stopping at Arby's on the way.
In the middle of the first song of choir practice, I watched as Barb rushed out of the room and then returned a few minutes later. After practice, she told me I had failed in one of my husbandly duties. Something about, you're not supposed to let me leave the house with my shirt on inside out.
Fortunately for me, a friend got my attention and mouthed enough words for me to realize the problem. I am so thankful she told me about the problem so I could fix it. And I so appreciated she didn't make a public announcement about it to the whole choir to humiliate me.
Sometimes we see people make mistakes in their spiritual lives too, and they might not even realize it's a problem that is very visible to other people in the church. If it is someone we know, we sort of have the same options that Barb's friend had. We can make a big public stink about it and humiliate that person. We could also gossip about them behind their back. Another choice, I guess, would be to ignore it, but then they may continue on in ignorance when they could have had a chance to correct the problem.
Paul offered suggestions to the Christians in Galatia in Galatians 6:1. Brothers, if someone is caught in any wrongdoing, you who are spiritual should restore such a person with a gentle spirit. Restore means to return back to a right condition. In a spiritual sense, it means to be restored back to a righteous condition. I want somebody to tell me if I walk into a public place with my shirt inside out, but I want them to do it in a kind way that shows me respect and gives me an opportunity to deal with the problem without dumping a bunch of shame on me.
Same thing goes when I mess up spiritually. I have most appreciated the times that Barb has come to me in a private place and gently shared her concern, letting me figure out what, if anything, needs to be done about it. For example, I sometimes play guitar and sing secular songs at restaurants or coffee houses. She's had concerns over some of the lyrics, and so I've removed a few songs from my repertoire over the years. She didn't embarrass me publicly by interrupting me in the middle of the song. She didn't throw it at me to hurt me or humiliate me when we were having an argument. She approached me with a gentle and kind spirit, and I really appreciated that.
We all have a long way to go before we begin to look like Jesus. And in Matthew chapter 7, Jesus fussed at people that were hypercritical. But there are times when the most loving thing to do to help a fellow Christian is to help them understand they've got their shirt on backwards. Whether they choose to do anything about it or not is up to them, but at least you've given them the opportunity.
Thanks for trekking with the foxes.